Being fully informed about exit strategies and possibilities of restructuring is crucial for foreign companies in China. Especially in the aftermath of strict lockdown measures and general global instability, companies might be seeking a change in their structure and strategy. In correspondence with the legal experts of Ecovis Ruide in Shanghai, we present the newest updates and insider know-how on firm liquidation in China. Although tax clearance remains to be challenging and very detail-oriented, the processes of establishing and closing a company in China have seen some developments that ease certain steps. Let's have a look at the most important info and necessary steps that companies need to take. While tax clearance has been quite time-consuming in the past and could take, in the worst case, up to 24 months, it was recently simplified and now takes an average of 2 to 3 months. In the following, we take a look at the most important steps according to the latest policy guidelines. The first step for the company is to apply at the tax department for a deregistration. The department will then conduct a pre-inspection of the company's tax records. If there are any tax matters that were not handled by the company yet, it is crucial to identify them beforehand and to take the initiative to address them, in the best case with the help of an expert. It is better to let the department know any issues before the department lets you know the issues. Therefore, we highly recommend checking if there are any unpaid taxes, since it will give you the opportunity to pay them before filing the liquidation petition, and thus you can avoid possible penalties. The certificate of tax clearance will be issued immediately after the pre-inspection, in case that all information is complete. However, even if some information was missing, the tax department can send the certificate anyways to fasten the process under some circumstances. The company then needs to submit the missing information and documents within a given time limit. The specific requirements for receiving the certificate and submitting missing documents belatedly are here as follows. If your company does not fulfill the requirements for the faster process of tax clearance, or if you are facing special tax matters, such as the reorganization of your company, or if you are planning to change the enterprise form, the tax department will send you a notice of tax matters, which needs to be finished before the tax clearance can be processed. The Taxation Bureau has the right to conduct a tax inspection under special circumstances. In case of bankruptcy, the administrator can apply at the People's Court to end the bankruptcy procedure and then start with the tax cancellation process. After the application, the Taxation Department will issue the document for tax clearance immediately. What do companies have to do to make sure that they pass the pre-inspection and proceed with the tax clearance process without any issues? To make sure that everything will go smoothly for your company's liquidation, check the following list. Lastly, the share capital must be transferred back to the investor after you completed the tax cancellation, and you must contact your bank in advance to determine and submit the necessary information. The tax clearance process is considered one of the most detail-oriented and complex business processes in practice. Although the steps of firm liquidation were simplified, companies can still easily get tangled up in the process and overlook certain matters and regulations. Especially foreign companies in China are navigating a complex and unfamiliar policy environment. Therefore, it is crucial to seek the support of an expert who can help you check and analyze all financial and tax records, review your history of tax return reports, and prepare you for the pre-inspection. In that way, you can make sure that everything follows the current regulations. When these important points are checked by an external expert and mistakes that slow down the process are avoided, your firm liquidation will be much speedier and efficient. It is also helpful in case that if any problems occur, you can seek advice and solutions immediately. Seeking help from an expert with local knowledge is also especially helpful since they can negotiate with the officials in charge if there are any issues. Thank you for watching and contact us for any legal, tax, accounting, or consultancy advice.